Hi, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Please review today's news segments, and then we'll get started.
This is VOA News from Washington. I'm Jeff Custer. Ukraine's top diplomat Tuesday demanded that Russian forces leave every meter of the country as he cast Kyiv's battle against the invading Russian forces as part of the global fight for democracy. Speaking via remote video to a panel called A Just and Lasting Peace, part of the U.S. State Department's virtual Summit for Democracy, Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba told a group of his counterparts the Ukrainian conditions for peace have never changed.
The Ukrainian people will accept peace only if it guarantees the cessation of Russian aggression in full, the complete withdrawal of Russian troops from Ukrainian territory, and the restoration of our state's territorial integrity within internationally recognized borders.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who led the panel, said Ukraine must be wary of calls for a ceasefire in the conflict, as it could prove to be merely an opportunity for Russia to simply rest and refit its troops, then relaunch the war at a time more advantageous to it. A day after pausing his controversial judicial overhaul legislation, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Tuesday the country will overcome its differences. Speaking in Jerusalem, Netanyahu compared the situation to a family quarrel at a Passover Seder dinner, saying, you can fight a little, but not too much, and you will reach agreements. This is our goal. But Israel Democracy Institute President Johan Plesner told the Associated Press Netanyahu has never before faced such a comprehensive pushback from one of his proposals. Plesner said Israeli civil society, labor unions, and the business community all opposed Netanyahu's plans and made it clear he did not have a majority of support from the Israeli people. The legislation would have weakened Israel's judiciary in favor of the executive branch, with critics saying it tilted the nation towards authoritarianism. This is VOA News. Speaking in Ghana's capital, Accra, Tuesday, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris pledged a new era of partnership between the U.S. and Africa. Associated Press correspondent Julie Walker reports.
Speaking from a monument commemorating Ghana's independence from colonialism, Vice President Kamala Harris says the U.S. is committed to strengthen its partnership with Africa.
America will be guided not by what we can do for our African partners, but what we can do with our African partners.
Harris envisions a future propelled by African innovation.
We must invest in the African ingenuity and creativity, which will unlock incredible economic growth and opportunities.
The vice president is on a week-long trip that includes visits to Tanzania and Zambia. I'm Julie Walker.
Investigators in Nashville, Tennessee have released a security video footage from the scene of Monday's shooting at a small private Christian school just south of the city's downtown district. Police said 6 people were killed when the shooter opened fire inside the school containing about 200 students. Associated Press correspondent Rita Foley reports on the video.
Nashville police have released about 2 minutes of edited surveillance video from the scene of Monday's deadly school shooting. The video shows the shooter's car driving up to the school. Children can be seen playing on swings in the background. Then an interior view shows glass doors to the school being shot out and the attacker ducking through one of the shattered doors. The shooter walks through a school corridor holding a gun with a long barrel and goes into a room labeled church office, then comes back out. In the final part of the footage, the shooter can be seen walking down another long corridor with the gun drawn. The person is not seen interacting with anyone else on the video, and the footage has no sound. I'm Rita Foley.
U.S. auto safety regulators said Tuesday they're opening a probe into 50,000 Tesla Model X vehicles after receiving 2 complaints reporting front seatbelt failures. The U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said the preliminary evaluation covers vehicles in the 2022 and 23 model year. The reports of failures of the front seatbelt to remain connected to the seatbelt anchor pretensioner while driving. The agency said both newer vehicles had insufficiently connected anchor linkages and neither incident involved vehicle collisions with occupants wearing seatbelts. Tesla, which has disbanded its press office, did not respond to media requests for comment. You'll find expanded coverage of world news and events at voanews.com 24 hours a day. From Washington, I'm Jeff Custer. This is VOA News.
Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon.